up to my house. I live uptown. The radio station's downtown. Hardly any traffic lights were working. It was kind of scary. It was ominous driving around. And I got to my house. No power in my neighborhood. I just made a U-turn and came back. But it was very dark. You know, the traffic lights weren't working. And it was really ominous when you drive around a city at night and there's no lights and there's no traffic lights. Pretty wild. It's like the Twilight Zone, Anthony.
Hey, I want to let you guys know that you guys are doing a great job. And again, you guys may want to consider doing. I mean, we got the Super Bowl coming, so who knows? You guys may get the people behind the scenes together and decide that y'all want to do a simulcast for the Super Bowl or whatever. You guys doing a great job.
Give me a free ticket.
And
I'm in.
giving the people opportunities. So,
Anthony, that's very nice of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe Angela and I can represent Clear Channel here and be sideline reporters for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
How cool would that be?
Can you get that petition started? Thank you. He was a nice guy. And he sounds so calm under the circumstances.
Yeah, and he understands. Sure, it's frustrating. It's hot. His dog's actually talking to him.
Wow. That's funny. You know what, John brought up a couple of important points, too, with the whole areas of no electricity with the traffic lights. I can't tell you how many people I've seen when I went home to check my house. You get to the stoplight, they just keep going. I mean, come on, if you see it's not working, don't just assume that you've got the right of way. Nobody's got the right of way, so please be courteous.
Treat it like a four-way stop sign.
Yes, stop and wait and be courteous and let the next person go. I mean, where are you really trying to get to that quick? I mean, please, just be mindful of that because, no, the lights are not working, but nobody has the right of way.
I got to speed. I got to get through this line. I got to get to my house with no power.
Right.
I got to get to my powerless house.
Relax.
All right, if you're on hold, stay with us. We'll get your calls right after this quick break. You are listening live. I believe it's on like our 74th hour. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, you're right. 74.
74th hour of continuous coverage of Operation Stormwatch with 99.5 WRNO and all of our sister stations here at Clear Channel New Orleans. We'll be back next.
It's 10:30 at 99.5 WRNO. I'm Jeremy Scott with the latest on Isaac's aftermath. New Orleans Mayor Mitch Landrieu says as crews work to clear debris and restore power, it's still recommended that you stay home if you don't need to be out.
I understand getting stir crazy, right? I got a big family and a lot of kids, and I get that. But we're just asking people. The other thing that can happen is people can get hurt by down energy lines. A lot of those lines are still down. And look, if you don't walk around a line, you're going to get a surprise. And it's going to be a big one, and it could potentially be fatal.
Entergy's Charles Rice says they're working as fast as they can to get power back on, but
each storm is different. You can't say that we're going to react the same on each storm because we don't, because the damage from each storm is totally different. But again, we are going to do everything humanly possible to get you your service as soon as possible.
As of last check, Entergy's total number of outages across the state is down to just over 500,000, around 145,000 each in Orleans and Jefferson, and also some folks in St. Tammany this morning, more of them waking up with power as well. Well, what kind of weather will those crews be working in? Let's get the latest from the Weather Channel.
Isaac, a depression, heavy rain, thunderstorms pulling away. Still a chance, though, today. Varying amounts of clouds with some scattered thunderstorms possible and a high of 87 degrees. Scattered showers, thunder showers tonight and tomorrow. Tomorrow's high at 87. I'm meteorologist Ray Stajic from the Weather Channel on Rush Radio 99.5 WRNO.
Blackman's Parish President Billy Nungesser says the amount of debris seen from Isaac is, in his words, breathtaking.
So we're doing everything we can to get this highway open, east and west bank, so as the water goes down. We will be cutting the levees in several locations as we can get to them, starting with the first one on the west bank will be cut within the next hour, and then we are going to cut several on both sides of the river starting today and work until dark to get as much water out of here as possible.
Limited supplies of ice and water being offered in Jefferson Parish. Distribution points include the Ilario Center in West Wego, the Butch Tukey Playground in Kenner, Harahan City Hall, Helen Cox High in Harvey, and First Parish Court on David Drive in Metairie. The ice and water distributed at those sites from 8 this morning until 8 tonight. Ice and water also being made available in St. Bernard in the parking lot at the Lowe's store on Judge Perez Drive and in a parking lot at the corner of Highway 46 and Plantation Drive. The RTA is offering limited bus service again. Those began rolling this morning around 6 a.m. They'll be on the streets until 7:30 tonight. Some routes will not be returned to service until roads are cleared. With the latest on-road conditions now, here's Ray Romero.
All right, well, if you're trying to make the drive on I-55, you're going to be able to do that. There is still water covering the roadway at Ponchatoula, particularly in the northbound direction. However, the road is open. You're able to drive, so a little extra caution will be required there. That's about it. If you are traveling on a westbound I-10, or rather eastbound, coming out of the Baton Rouge area, you're still being diverted off the interstate at the Airline Highway exit in the Sorrento-Gramercy area. From there, though, it's a straight shot on Airline into Laplace. Yes, Airline Highway is fully open through all of St. John Parish. All of the flooding is north of Airline. They do close Airline during the overnight period because of the curfew, but it is not closed because of water. It is completely open at this point. Water is receding in the Slidell area. Highway 11 is completely open other than the Highway 11 bridge, which remains